¿Cómo estás? I know, what else would you expect? Hey, just hopping in to wish you and your family a happy Easter, and wanted to send you a message, as it's been a few weeks since we've spoken, and check in with you, see how you're doing through this pandemic. I trust, since the last time we spoke, that you've adjusted and that things are good for you. Certainly the work is good, and we'll talk about that in just a second. At the Univision Houston headquarters building, we're down to about 12 or 13 individuals a day in the building. So a special thanks to those individuals that are in the building on a day-to-day basis, the essential of the essential personnel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you may recall on my last comments a couple weeks before, the Houston area, the viewers, the listeners, all the folks in the marketplace, they can rely upon any media outlet for their news, their information, and their entertainment during this time of crisis. Your hard work is being recognized and appreciated by hundreds of thousands on a daily basis. Over the last few weeks, the appetite for all Univision Houston products and services has not slowed down. In fact, it's increased. We have record numbers of Houston consumers using their computers, their tablets, their phones to access our digital, our apps, and our social media. In radio, TV viewers are now sampling our radio shows thanks to a heavy promotional effort that we have on TV featuring radio talent and invitations to our TV viewers to listen to our local talent. KLTN is still the market king, regardless of language. In adults 18 to 49, 25, 54, Comma is seeing year-over-year growth in all demos and all day parts, and Cove is seeing consistent week after week after week growth among women and the desirable younger demos in midday. We're in the middle of an on-air simulcast of TV news on KLAT, and we're excited to get back to soccer action and additional KLAT local programming once we get out of this pandemic recovery. With TV, we're number one among viewers 18 to 34, 18 to 49, and 25 to 54. Now keep up with me here. In daytime, total day, early fringe, early news, prime access, prime time, and late news, regardless of age. In fact, the next closest news competitor happens to be a general market station, is a rating point to 1.5 points behind us on a daily basis. And the next most competitive Spanish language TV station, well, they aren't even in our rearview mirror. As you know, at Univision Houston, we don't take our commitment to community lightly. There's not enough time in this short message to discuss all of the things that we're currently doing to help our community, but a couple of things do stick out that I'd like to share with you. We now have a resource sheet available for listeners, for viewers, and for businesses on our websites. The contact is posted at our guard checks, it's available on our apps, and it's simply a summary of where folks can go for help during this time. Every other week, we now have a town hall. We've featured congressmen, senators, Consul General of Mexico, doctors. We'll continue to have those folks in to discuss the situation, discuss COVID-19 and what this means to the community and how to get help. I'm proud to announce that earlier this week we were able to strike a deal to clear Houston Independent School District's curriculum on our air. Monday through Friday on Unimas, we're going to air the curriculum in Spanish language for pre-K to 5th grade on television. This is important because, as we understand it, a lot of families in the school district didn't have or don't have internet access, so they couldn't get the curriculum by streaming or by email or otherwise, and they don't have cable. So the only way that you could see it on TV was cable. So we jumped in and cut a partnership where everyone's going to be able to have free access to that curriculum, much needed curriculum. Thank you to Univision Houston. And lastly, I'm proud to announce a pre-sale, if you will, some information I'll be sharing with you much later. Not too late though, because it affects our community in terms of food. There will be a Univision-wide, across the country, opportunity that I'll share with you later, where we're going to impact in a positive fashion food resources for our community. So, stick out your chest proudly, knowing that Univision Houston is doing more, and we will continue to do more than our fair share during the community's recovery from this crisis. And by way of reminder, know that we have your back. Should you need assistance, Whatever the circumstances, whatever your situation, please, please, please reach out to your supervisor, reach out to Ignacio or Valeska in Human Resources, or even to me for a confidential conversation, and we will do everything in our power to help you. During this pandemic, make sure to connect with your family. Call a friend across country you've not spoken with for a long time. Watch a good movie. Read a good book. Try a recipe you've never tried before. Or maybe, just maybe, you try something that takes you out of your comfort zone, like putting on rabbit ears and hiding Easter eggs somewhere. Whoops. Sincerely from the heart. Muchas gracias, muchas gracias, muchas gracias. I miss you, and I can't wait to see each and every one of your smiles once we get back to the normalcy after this pandemic. The Hannon family wishes you and your family a blessed and happy Easter. Univision Houston está contigo.